Welcome back, fellas. Let's put this in ether. This video, I'm just gonna do it as a whim, right? As certain things that have been going through my head about how do you gain value in life? How do you gain status, right? Which is when you gain status, you gain value, right? So how do you usually achieve that, right? And it occurred to me that there are a few ways of doing it, but the one that stand out to me, right? The one that stand out to me is that in order to gain value or status in your life, you either have to create something that gives people value, or you achieve something to inspire people to give them value, right? Create something, right? You make something that people needs, right? And you get notoriety for it, right? And then that instantly propel your status, right? Propel your value up there, and people will recognize you for it. For instance, for example, Steve Jobs, right? Steve Jobs innovate the computer industry, right? Just an example, innovate the computer industry, and what does that do? It accelerates his status, right? He created something that people need, something that people didn't know they needed back then, but they needed it. And he also created the iPhone, which people need it now, and people are is a necessity to people's lives, right? That was what that happened is that it accelerated his status. He is known for creating that devices and thereby giving him value and status in life, right? So if you are struggling to gain value and to get notoriety, try to create something in life, right? And another one, right? Another one that came to mind that could give you status and value is that you could achieve something that's remarkable, achieve something that nobody could achieve something that hard, like winning a boxing match, right? Winning the Super Bowl, right? Winning all these stuff, right? Do something remarkable that not a lot of people can do. For instance, Tom Brady, right? The quarterback, right? He achieved something that a lot of people aren't capable of doing, winning several Super Bowls, which is hard to achieve, right? And what does that do instantaneously to him? I mean, it propel him to instant stardom, right? It inspire a lot of people, right? When it inspire a lot of people, it adds value to people's life, right? And thereby it increases value. So he have a lot of value, right? Same goes for like superstars like LeBron James, any athlete out there. They achieve tremendous goals in their life, right? Thereby adding a lot of value into their lives, thereby making them person of value, of high value, high status, right? Um, um, Jeff Bezos, right? He created Amazon, which created a market for people to buy stuff instantaneously, conveniently, right? It excelled him to a high status because he creates something that people needs, a demand, right? So back to my point is that if you try to achieve, this is going to be my, I'm not saying it's correct or not, but I believe, right? In order for you to achieve, or if you want to achieve status, right, or value, you have to create something that provides something to somebody, or achieve something that inspires a lot of people, right? Like musician, right? Musician artists, right? Musician artists and all that stuff, right? And actors, whatever it is, right? They either could create music, right? They create music, right? That give people inspiration, and then they achieve by winning award, right? For best album, which not a lot of people are able to do that, right? Now when you look at that it shows them that they create something and they achieve something that nobody could get, thereby increasing their status and value, right? This is why a lot of people like celebrities and all that stuff, right? This is why the celebrity is so easy to, is the number one process. That's why people gravitate to wanting to be a celebrity, want to be an actor, want to be a musician, because it's an easy path to go to. Creating things, right? Creating a inventions, right? That's hard. That's very hard. Creating something that people need that they don't need, that's very hard. Creating an iPhone is very hard. achieving a Super Bowl victory, that's very hard. Not a lot of people could do that, right? But for some reason, music and arts is easy to do. I mean, all you really need is to be talented, right, and creative, right. That's why people gravitate to these kind of venues the most. They want to be rappers or actors. Rappers are actors, right? And this is why a lot of rappers and actors are easily gain a lot of value in most people's eye. Which in my mind, I don't really value actors or musician or artists because I don't see them adding value to my life because I see them like they're just handouts, right? But other people can have different views, but this is just my opinion. But I see more people who achieve greater accomplishment more valuable. For instance, here's another one, right? People who win the Nobel Peace Prize, right? Not a lot of people are able to win the Nobel Peace Prize. That's a hard accomplishment to do. You can either have to create something that benefits mankind, and then once they recognize that, then you win your prize. So you achieve the goal of winning the Nobel Peace Prize, and you invent something, right? For instance, a dude, I don't know, a dude that invented the LED. He achieved a light bulb or a light emitting diodes that's efficient, right? That helps a lot of people and make it cheap. And thereby, he won the Nobel Peace Prize for that, right? There's a guy, I forgot his name, he's a Japanese guy. He invented the LED and he won the Nobel Peace Prize. That's a hard accomplishment to achieve, right? And he creates some things, right? So my point is, right? If you want to do something great, right, in this world, if you want to be accelerate into high status so quick, right? You have to create something and achieve something, right? And these are just some of the examples I could bring up. There might be more, right? But achievements and creations, right? If you want to get something, that's what I think, right? There might be another example I might not have to think up with. I mean, I've not thought of yet, right? But if you thought up, leave in the comment below. I want to know. I mean, do you have any ideas what else can accelerate your status? Because that's what I was thinking about. Like, what in this world out there, right? Because what people really want is to be a person of high value and have status, right? So what are some stuff for people to gain that success, right? And that's where the idea popped in my head. You achieve something, or you create something, right? But there might be things out there. But I just want to give out some ideas to people who have the same thought process as I do, who want to make change in this world, who want to be great, who want to be the GOAT out there, right? To be the best of the best, who want to make an impact in the world, right? You could find a cure for something, right? Find a cure for something, and then you will win the Peace Prize. Something, right? Or you could fly around the world, right? You achieve something that a lot of people get, and that's to get you instantaneous notoriety, right? And that just propel your status and give you value in a lot of people's eyes. And once you're a person of value, you're revered, right? You look up to. People follow you, right? Women like you. You get a celebrity status. You get all these things, right? That not a lot of people gets, right? But there are other people that's born into money and they could access. But I'm talking about the regular people, right? The regular people who got nothing, right? This is some of the stuff that a regular Joe could do if he want to change his life, right? Move into another directions, right? To be in a better position in life, right? But people who was born into money, they already have that easy access, right? They already have the money, right? They could buy the way up there. They could buy. They already have money. There's trust fund, baby, right? But I'm talking about a regular average Joe like you and I. What can we do to accelerate our value, right? What can we do? And these are just some of the stuff that I could think of that could give guys value, a purpose in life. You either have to create something or achieve something remarkable in this world, right? Climb the highest mountain, climb several highest mountain, and people could revere that, or ride a bike around the world. A dude rode a bike around the world and he got notoriety. What does that do? It accelerates him into stardom, right? He get notoriety, people add value to him, right? Something like that, right? I'm just giving out ideas, but you have to determine that for yourself. You have to figure out what can you do. You have to figure out what can you create, right? That benefits people. You have to figure it out, right? That what can you accomplish in life, right? Look at the guy who created the scrub daddy, right? He invented the scrub daddy, and what does that do? It made him a multi-millionaire, thereby, right, made him known around the world, right? Thereby increase his status, increases his value, because he creates something that people want, that benefit people's lives, right? Something like that. So I think that's a one way of increasing your status in life. It might be hard, right? These stuff is hard to do, right? But somehow you have to accomplish these goals, right? Somehow you have to figure things out, right? And no matter how big the idea is, no matter how impossible you think it may be, right? You don't know unless you try. Try to figure out. Try to market something that you created. Try to accomplish something that not a lot of people accomplish, and that's your footstep into higher status in society, right? But I may be wrong, right? Let me know what you think. If you have any other ideas that could help guys increase your value, right? But on that note, guys, I just want to stop from right there and just give you guys a heads up of what you can do to increase your value in the eyes, right? To have a reputable reputations in life. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. If you like my video, I drop videos daily. If you want to support my video, like, share, subscribe. And on that note, guys, as always, peace and blessings.